Alrighty then, folks. Let's go ahead and get the party started here with some ESO on Sunday. Since we get things going on here, and I need the game capture on this particular overlay, while I am talking, of course. And now we can get things started. There we are here. Of course, it does that. And now we can do this, and along with all the other shit. Beep. Beep, bop, beep. Beep. Do-do-do. Weird. Did the audio get cut off suddenly? Nope. I hate when ESO takes forever and 6 days to fucking load, though. But yeah, we'll be on this nerd here. Excuse me. "14 new set pieces completed." Of course they.
14 new set pieces completed.
Oh, and for those of you wondering and or figuring things out, we got drops enabled. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Claim our fortifying meal. A new month begins tomorrow. As we work through, we got this. We'll go ahead, pop that on, and still have those crowns up here. Utility. Going for that, it's probably got a decent stuff there for 100. Crown XP.
I suppose I could use another break.
I've already got 40 on here. Oh, I'm actually getting rid of a staff. Before we do anything, let's talk to Azabi.
This one keeps your sleekest possession safe and sound. Your toll cloud item.
Okay, I have to move you, Azabi. I'm sorry. That positioning was just...
Now, thief, this one. Your thing's safer with a zombie than in some stuffy vault.
Thank you, Azabi. I'm sorry about having to dismiss and resummon you, by the way. You were angled way too weirdly. In fact, I probably will have to clip you and throw you in as a Twitch bug, but that is a story for another time. Okay. Tunable bound. All that stuff in the bag, so let's go ahead and check the insides. Let me go ahead and do dump, 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 dump. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something here one of these days. No. $100,000 worth of bounty. Yeah, I'm gonna need to essentially do a bunch of crime in order to get that worth it. Okay. You lot are gonna get destroyed by Dilladil. Dilly dilly, I say.
What What do you require of a zombie fragrant employer?
Dismissal. Gilly dilly.
There's really no such thing as junk. It's all just
Alright, we go here, here, and here. That knocks it match. And then... Oh. Ah.
Ajita has gold if you have wares.
Yes, I do have wares. Be prepared to open your gold. I'm so glad I saved those.
Trade with Khajiit.
We're good, thank you. I do, however, have some interesting shit. Mm-hmm. Still Salin, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I know what this is, and I don't think we even need this, so... I'll go ahead and delete the note here. It's only 5 gold. Captive the Wayrest Guard, of course. Wayrest. Wayshrine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh.
I suppose I could use
We'll go ahead and drop in here, because I... Matthias!
Wayrest. Welcome. Even if you're just past again? These guys just don't get it. We'll turn a blind eye to some things, but not robbing. They're known as the Backstreet Gang. Your basic thugs. But there's nothing basic about their leader. Name's Andre. They call him the Grinder because he grinds up his victims.
Eric Andre.
Dozens of murders.
Uh-huh.
This tip on where to find the Grinder. His boys contact him by knocking.
Let's go ahead and murk Andre. Apologies to Eric.
Work builds character.
Back so soon? Show me what you... Wait, you're not one of my men?
No fucking shit! This is where you fall down. Alright, let's go ahead and give Captain Etienne the good news. And that's one less quest we gotta deal with in our inventory. Mm-hmm. That felt weird, but okay. Alright, let's go ahead and give him the good news and let him know that Andre is le much.
Darling, how does this dress look? I'm not too
I heard there was a ruckus. It's fantastic. Back.
No, I think you look wonderful.
Thanks for your help with that gang of thugs.
Thin, very skeletal, which is what I like, skeletal.
Another 3 levels, and I can do that. You've got 32 freaking skill shards. He's skilled. I'll go ahead and pop the clemency perk. Yeah, I don't do a hell of a lot of Undana quests, apparently. Delve. We'll go ahead and do Windkeep here. Pick up a Way Shrine. Not Way Shrine, a Skill Shard. 'Cause let's be honest, I mean... And we'll head to Koglin Village.
Hey, over here! Could you help a fellow out?
I'm good for now, but thank you, though. Pussy! You had to be the dicks, folks. And that is why and that is why we kicked your ass twice, Nocturnal. Twice.
Praise the eight.
And that gives us a nice, good little flap up we can do. It's just a matter of click and boom. Delve, delve, delve. Now, what else do we have here? I hate when that happens. We got very little to deal with here, I believe. It's a matter of a grab and go. Now, how much of this time we just stuck up? 36 minutes? Worth it. Especially when we're trying to optimize a bit more. Mages. Mages Guild slotted, yeah. Did I with Fighters Guild. Birds by 10%. Identified a wandering. Yeah, I've got the Thieves Guild line open, but now here's the thing, do I really want to do Dark Brotherhood, or do I want to spend the time? Actually, first things first, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these treasure maps here. Of course, we trigger the wolf. We can't not trigger the wolf. Can't knock that very well. Hammer Death Workshop. Well, doesn't sound too ominous. Dig up the dirt now, get ourselves a hidden treasure. That gives us a nice lead to scry. Yep, one by Crypt of Hearts, so... I'm close to Pariah Abbey, so I'll be alright. For the Dumont. Oh, hello. We'll head here, then head south from Hoarfrost Downs.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried, but no one here is willing to enlist.
I needed a warfare point for finding Sanguine Barrows. Get some more XP for the champion point for a little tidbit. Treasure map 4. Anything reachable in the Alakir? Oh, signs point to nothing easily reachable. Alright. Delve, hub dungeon. Delve, 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 delve. Pop that back. Or as I believe with it is like lean with it, pop with it. As if, Yep, nothing here. Right up to the crags and Lawrence of Craglorn where we were last week. Nothing there. Oh. I am going to do is this. Bankerai. Normally I would plop off to the Evermore Shrine, pop off over Northeast Shrine over to the one near where you deal with the weird sisters. Troll's Toothpick, there we are. Normally I would just pop over to Troll's Toothpick, but
Where are those scouts?
now I know why I didn't go through here. Dark Witnesses.
lands hold more mysteries than you can possibly imagine.
Yes, sacrifice those servants in my name.
Mm-hmm.
Something worthy to sacrifice. I am patient, but not that patient.
There we go. Have you ever... Oh, yeah! Here. Halcyon Lake and its way shrine. Have it. And now we're taking this Violet Corprinius to make a point. Also, pick up your damn ember, or pick up your damn zombie there. You're attracting enemies. Good.
You heard the call, didn't you? You have been chosen to help stop the blast.
Viridian Sentinel. Heavy sack, Clod Barak, Tunico.
There were too many of them. Too many.
Huh?
Where are the rest of the reinforcements?
Reinforcements?
Sharp as a nail. Definitely no raw recruit.
Okay. Well, that didn't quite work out as expected. That's a different post entirely. Merchant's Gate. Here we go.
So close to home, so far from help.
Okay, I'm back in Stormhaven. Okay! That was weird. We're gonna go ahead and head back to Bankerai. Here we go. Now that we're done here, we should be good to go back to Rivenspire here. We'll figure out what the 11th one is eventually, but until then... Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, this is in the dark. Finding blood drops in fires. Maybe this is... You know, I really don't see the point in Dark Brotherhood, to be honest. All you get is... Dark Brotherhood reputation, which unlocks quests still. Oh, they changed it with with update 39. I keep forgetting that. I know. I spent an hour trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. And to be honest... By the way, I am glad that they stopped stalking her, but they changed up her voice a slight bit.
A moment?
Yes, they did change up her dialogue and the voice actor.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
You're looking for me? Question mark.
Yes. Here, a letter from Forest's mother, Alga. King Kurog, grower Orsinium's mother. You're invited to visit Rothgar and the new city of Orsinium. Ambassadors wait in Daggerfall, Davin's Watch, and Volkelgard to provide transport.
Dankeschön. I'll go ahead and review the invite and keep an eye out for an orc ambassador. Bounces with that rhythm. Accept this invitation carried by one of my most trusted messengers in friendship and respect, in the name of the mighty King Kurog. I bid you welcome and invite you to test your mettle in the wilds of majestic Rothgar. Let's see, hold on, let me go ahead and put my rod. Accept this invitation carried by one of my most trusted messengers in friendship and respect. In the name of the mighty King Kurog, I bid you welcome and invite you to test your mettle in the wilds of majestic Rothgar! The Orsinium care not where your loyalties lie. Come help us rebuild the city of Orsinium and squelch the winterborn menace. Aid the king in his worthy endeavors, and riches and honors will be bestowed upon you. I have sent Ambassador Lasgara to meet you and offer transportation to sunny Rothgar. You can find her in one of the following cities. Your choice of Daggerfall, Davin's Watch, and Volkelgard will provide you with full prepaid transport. Look for her when you arrive. I look forward to meeting you in person, as I've heard such wonderful stories. Wonderful accounts of your adventures. Present yourself to me when you arrive in Orsinium. From Forgemaster Alka, or from of Orsinium and Rothgar, this could all be yours if the price is right. Sorry, Drew Carey. It was just way too good. Anyways. And so, let's talk to our Rothgar ambassador. We'll want Entity Watch for this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and all that jazz. Technically, we could ride there faster, but I'm a lazy son of a bitch. And it gives me an excuse to hit the stone walls. And our good ambassador is over. Yeah. And this, good sir, is an Eschater. They look like if Welwa had gained an extra pair of legs and grew up 6 inches. Ambassador Lasgara, I presume.
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place. And we don't even care that you're one of those Nord-loving, lizard-liking, preening like a dark elf, card-carrying members of the Ebonheart Pact. No offense.
None taken. But yeah, Lasgara here. This isn't official. But it's pretty much you're one of those Khajiit-loving, Bosmer-liking, preening like a high elf, card-carrying members of the Aldmeri Dominion. No offense. If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you come to the right place. Blah, 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 blah. For Dominion members, they don't care if you're one of those Khajiit-loving, Bosmer-liking, preening like a high elf, card-carrying members of the Aldmeri Dominion. Pact members, then you come to the right place, and we don't even care that you're one of those Nord-loving, lizard-liking, preening like a dark elf, card-carrying members of the Ebonheart Pact. If it's Daggerfall Covenant, it's just be aware this is an official Daggerfall business. Rothgar is open to anyone who genuinely wants to help build the city of Orsinium. Or so I've been told.
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place. And we don't even care that you're one of those Nord-loving, lizard-liking, preening like a dark elf, card-carrying members of the Ebonheart Pact. No offense.
None taken. I do happen to have a letter from Orsinium from this Forge Mother Alga.
And here I am, all the way from the icy nethers of Hrothgar, to officially welcome you and transport you to Orsinium. Of course, I'm also supposed to make sure you're willing to do a little hard work. There's no room for shirkers on my wagon.
Okay, what you need me to do?
I sent a caravan full of food and supplies to Orsinium. Once there, everything will be distributed to the outlying clans to help them make it through the winter. The caravan's slow. I want you to catch up with it and see it safely to the city.
Consider it caught up to. How do I find it?
The caravan should have just entered Hrothgar territory. I can take you as far as the entry gates, but you'll have to make it from there on your own.
That's all I need.
If those supplies don't reach the city, the smaller clans don't stand a chance.
Tell me a bit more about the caravan.
With so many resources diverted to rebuild the city of Orsinium or to fend off Reachman invaders, the smaller clans haven't prepared for the coming winter. For many orcs, the supplies on that caravan are the difference between life and death.
You mentioned Reach invaders.
Invaders from the Reach, the Winterborn. They're following a mad warlord named Yorfon Iceheart on some insane quest to take our land. But we're not going to let that happen. We've got something the Reachmen don't. A secret weapon. Our Achater.
Achater? K as Achater.
What's an Achater? The big animal next to me. That's an Achater. Don't you have them around here?
Nein, mein Fräulein.
We use them for all sorts of things. Transportation, pack animals, beasts of burden. They even make delicious cheese.
I'll take your word for it. So you're rebuilding the city of Orsinium.
Well, not me personally, but yes. Orsinium is going to be grander and more magnificent than any previous version of the city.
Good to know.
Kurog has invited artisans and merchants from all over Tamriel to help with the effort. Not just adventurers like you.
And, Kaya's Forge Mother Alga.
That's the king's beloved mother. The king is too busy waging war and cracking skulls to be bothered with sending invitations. He leaves all the administrative details to the Forge Mother. She's very good at such things.
Okay, so we have identified our anime vice president. Good to know. I'm still not even sure why I received the invite.
I can't get into too many details because I don't know myself. I'm sure it has something to do with rebuilding the city of Orsinium, getting the clans in line, and dealing with the Reach invaders. It's kind of hectic in Hrothgar right now.
I'm assuming I'm assuming the Reach invaders are the reason, but we're moving the plot along. Sake, why doesn't King Kurog ask the Covenant for help?
That's complicated. Well, no, not really. Kurog saved Emmerich's arse during Ranser's war, and we do our part for the Alliance. But there's no way we're letting Covenant forces get anywhere near Orsinium. This situation requires a more personal touch.
More personal than allies at King Kurog.
Who sacks Orsinium every time we rebuild it? The Bredons and the Red Guard. Sure, we're allies now, but how long is that going to last? So the king put it in writing. No Breton or Red Guard armies in Hrothgar. Ever. Says so in the treaty.
Okay, good to know. Well, we're ready to head off to Hrothgar now.
I can take you as far as the border gate. Then I have to come back in case anyone else shows up with an invitation. Just catch up to the caravan and escort it to the city. Then introduce yourself to Forge Mother Alga. She's expecting you. Let's go.
Ooh. Oh, and you're about to get introduced to probably one of my favorite characters here. Just, like, she is what we call the Sister Mary This is the Sister Mary Patrick of ESO, in my opinion. Have any of you watched Sister Act at all? Seriously. Heathens, the whole lot of you. Anyways, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to Everly Sharp Arrow. Yeah, Kima's here. Senko.
We need help. Our caravan. They came out of nowhere. Attacked us. Stole our cargo. The orcs need those supplies. You there?
Who attacked them?
From the Reach. They ambushed us. Leaped out of the damn snow. It's like they knew we were coming.
What was your...
Taking food and supplies to Orsinium.
I'll help recover.
Caravan and the surviving members of the crew are just down the road. No,
Not everyone's...
Not all of us. We had a number of warriors among the crew, hired to keep guard. But we were no match for the Winterborn marauders. Some of the traders, though, they raced after them.
Idiots.
We were going to help them, but an orc patrol showed up. Some chieftain named Bosrock told us to stay out of the way.
Smart cookie, this Bosrock.
After the marauders, but they haven't come back yet.
Alright, let's go then. We are here at the gate.
We can't let Chief Bosrock deal with the Winterborn by himself.
I didn't come all this way to die, Elf. That isn't what I signed up for.
Auro's live.
This one has never seen anything like it. Fierce Winterborn warriors shouting.
Where the chief and his warriors went.
Dozens? No. All I see is death and Iceheart's damn Winterborn. A whole lot of Winterborn.
Keep your head down.
Did Orsinium send you? Are you part of the reinforcements? The Winterborn came out of nowhere. It happened so fast. They took our cargo into the hills and the orc peasants chased them. That's when Chief Bosrog and his warriors arrived.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and slow down slightly and move back to 5.
Our caravan was heading for Orsinium, the new orc city, when the Winterborn landed on the wagons like flesh flies on Skiva pie. The peasants refused to let their supplies be taken, so they chased the marauders into the hills.
Wait, you let defenseless peasants go after the marauders?
In case you haven't noticed, I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Chief Bosrog is big and mean and looks like he can fight, but there were an awful lot of marauders. Iceheart's Winterborn won't stop until Bosrog and all the orc peasants are dead. You better hurry. This caravan brought me. I thought we already covered that. Oh, you mean specifically the invitation? You got one too, didn't you? It talked about testing yourself against the most savage land in Tamriel. That was a challenge I couldn't pass up.
What can you tell me about Bosrog?
In charge of an orc clan or something.
Mm-hmm.
With the caravan guards. Bosrog was on patrol, looking for Winterborn marauders. Some scary Reach warlord named Iceheart leads them. Even Bosrog seemed a bit nervous just talking about him. Now go help the... I will. Eventually. Maybe. I mean, look around.
Got it. Heavily sharp arrow, folks. Let's go ahead and run our way through. Okay. Okay, you need to die now. Rude ass fucker.
Keep your heads down and don't move. Chief Bosrog will be back for the rest of us as soon as he can.
We found them. Leave no orc alive.
Somebody help us, please. There's more of them. Watch out. Back to the caravan. Stupid to come out here anyway.
Yeah, think.
There are still some of us hiding in the cave near the waterfall. You have to help them too.
Alright, I got you. Let's go ahead and get on over here. And...
I saw what you did out there.
Thanks for helping the clan orcs. The ones in here, I think it's too late to help them. Iceheart, he froze them solid. The bastards got magic, the likes of which I've never seen.
You're one of Chief Bosrog's.
I saw what you... Yes, I'm with Bosrog. We were out on patrol when we saw the Winterborn attack the caravan. By the time we reached the wagons, the marauders had already stolen the supplies, and a group of orc peasants were trying to chase them down. Stupid peasants.
Yeah. Quick refresh on Iceheart.
He's the most the Winterborn warlords that have been raiding Hrothgar the past few years. Since he arrived from the Reach, the attacks have gotten worse. Iceheart is strong, ambitious, and extremely dangerous.
Don't worry, I think I could deal with a bastard named Iceheart here. Always sounds so, moody.
I like your courage, but I don't think you'll get to test it today. If Iceheart was still around, we'd be frozen solid by now. My guess? He got what he wanted and hightailed it out of here. A shame, really. The outlying clans need those supplies.
The ones from the caravan.
Enough food and supplies to get the outlying clans through the winter. Without those supplies, the clans are going to starve. Chief Bosrog went to track down the marauders and find the supplies. If he fails, I don't know what we're going to do.
How can I help?
Search the area and see if you can find anything that even hints as to where the marauders disappeared to. If you happen to pick up their trail, find Chief Bosrog. He'll know what to do.
Got it.
No stone unturned. Anything you uncover could prove useful.
Where did you take our supplies? Every second until you tell me what I want to know.
Fuck you. Warlord Iceheart, I risk everything by betraying my people for this promised gold and the right to sell exclusively to your clans. There can't be any delay or mistakes. I've already given a portion of the gold to a group of Judy traders in order to solidify my other endeavors in Orsinium. Supply caravans will arrive soon through the Merchant's Gate with food enough to support the outlying clans through the upcoming winter. The caravan also carries furs, medicines, and other supplies. These should serve your clan well. Just for the schedule I'm providing, you should be able to catch each one unaware. Strike quickly, use your harpy supplies to your camp. Just be warned, Chief Bosrog and his soldiers have been patrolling the trade roads. That orc is a ruthless bastard. I suggest you tell the warriors to do their best to avoid him. Vulture. Cute! Although it needs something in the day. We'll grab a fish. Everybody. Okay.
Clan peasants. Are they on their way to Orsinium?
The soldiers escorted them and the wounded outsiders. They should be safe enough.
Safe enough isn't good enough. Go after them. I'll continue to look for the Winterborn and the missing supplies.
Let's get going.
The others went on ahead to the city, in case you're wondering. Same as all the others, looking for adventure.
Yep.
Ah, King Kurog's mother. She's once...
Are you going?
But first they asked me to go to Frostbreak Fortress.
I wonder how the Winterborn knew we were coming.
You're the outsider who leaped into the bear's den to fight the Winterborn. Old Shan, the Wood Elf, mentioned you. Surprised you didn't end up all bruised and bloody like the rest of these fools. This is our home, not an amusement for your pleasure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just keep in mind, I did save your people.
And I appreciate that. Doesn't change the fact that I despise that you're here, though, sticking your nose in our business.
Point of order, I was actually invited.
Ah, yes. The king's invitation. And what royal bag of snakes that is. Look, you have my thanks for saving those people. And as much as I hate it, I owe you a favor. But right now, I need to determine where they took the stolen supplies.
Well, here. This note may help you out in that regard.
Let me see that. We've been betrayed, and for gold, no less. By Malakath, I'll make sure someone pays for this. Look, I need to protect the next caravan to come through the Merchant's Gate. If you truly want to help Hrothgar, then you will help me.
What do you need me to do, Chief Basrog?
This note indicates that the traitor has entered the city. I want you to track down this traitor and find our stolen shipments. The fastest way to get on my good side, and on Kurog's, is to expose the traitor and recover our supplies.
Alright, well, I'll head off to Orsinium. I'm already on my way there anyways.
I suggest you start your search in the inn. Gold and dark dealings often go hand in hand with drinking and celebrating. Don't disappoint me. I hate putting my trust in outsiders. Do everyone a favor and prove me wrong.
Why betray the Orc clans? Especially when they're on the upswing.
Unfortunately, not even orcs are immune to greed. War provides too many opportunities for those willing to trade in lives and suffering. Gold. It turns brother against brother. We were better off when we bartered for everything we needed.
Let me go ahead and at least get the name of your clan right here. What clan are you chief of?
I'm the chief of the Foreign Clan, one of the oldest and strongest clans in all of Hrothgar. Kurog makes it sound like tradition is a bad thing, but by Malakath's broken tooth, tradition is the lifeblood of our culture. It's who we are.
I'm guessing it's also responsible for the grief and gruffness.
You're a long way from home. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. That's a good way to get it cut off, at least in my stronghold. Still, Malakath would call me a fool if I turned down help when it was freely offered.
Anything else I should look for in the city?
Look for anything that would link this traitor to the note you found. Someone with a lot of gold to spend would be a good start. Then there are the Khajiit traders that were mentioned. How many of the cat people could there be in Orsinium?
Good to know.
The others went on ahead.
Thanks for making sure at least some of the York peasants made it out of there safely. Maybe I'll see you in Orsinium? I can't imagine that an orc city is that big.
It's very weird to get into. It's like trying to find parking in a downtown area.
When did the skin stealers take Ronda? Weeks ago? Months?
But, like, the parking lot is filled with an infinite number of cars and a finite number of spaces. All dueling for the same resources. Well, starting at the Greedy Gutton. Sorry about that, folks. Did not mean to keep the camera off so long, but sometimes you get on a roll.
He paid you back, and with interest? About time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loves so much.
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid. It's a good day, friend. I've got gold in my pocket and a full mug in my hand. So what can I do for you?
Well, I appreciate that attitude. Couldn't help but overhear about that large amount of gold, though.
I don't see how that's any of your business. And if you're thinking of trying to rob me, well, think again. I need this gold for my daughter. Now leave me be or I'll hit you with my mug.
Hey, I'm not accusing you of anything. I just need to try to find somebody who was able to get that large amount of gold recently. Yeah.
Why didn't you just say so? Mysterious and scaring a person half to death? So, why are you looking for Gulag?
Just need to know how we got the gold.
By Trinimax deformed toe, if this gold is illegal, my Shilha needs her potions. Alright, let's try this. If you forget all about what we were discussing, then I might have information that will help you. Do you agree?
Okay.
Right. You never heard this from me, but Gulag left here a little while ago to talk to those Khajiit traders. You know, the ones who showed up recently? And if nothing else, you should be able to smell them.
Smell him?
He wears some kind of fancy fragrance, says it keeps the spirits docile. The Khajiit sold it to him. You ask me, it smells like a dead horker left out too long in the sun. Follow that scent and it'll lead you right to him.
Alrighty then.
Know what I want to do? Drink this down in peace.
Alright. There go. We are here. Now let's find our way through this nice long green contrail of stench as we make our way through to
This one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Jode, even if he smells like a dead horker.
This one hopes we are blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent. This one does not care what you may have heard. We do not deal in illicit goods. However, if you return after we have finished setting up our shop, I may have something that would be of interest to you. Nothing illicit, of course.
Of course. But I couldn't help overhear that you talked to Gulag recently. Any idea where I can find him out at?
We are new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one.
Okay. Also, got a note down just for the paperwork what business you're in.
Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard.
I heard nothing of the sort.
Elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things.
So a medicine shop.
That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's Gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
Thank you. You lot have a good one. Gill's bathhouse and laundry.
This bath is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
You didn't have 2 gold pieces to rub together last time I saw you, Gulag. What changed?
Fortune happened, my lovely. And it fell right into my lap. Now come here and do the same and we'll...
Arutha and I have opened our home and
And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
I'll let you deal with this, Gulag, darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
Gulag.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the baths, it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you, my tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications.
Yeah, I don't really care about your patent medicine shit, to be honest. I would, however, like to know about the deal you made with the Winterborn, though.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king. I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn.
Well, we got a letter here that says otherwise.
No, I could explain. The people of this city, I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people.
Really? And so the clan orcs starve in the process.
The outlying clans, they're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives.
You know the information you passed cost lives and gave the Winterborn supplies.
Price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me.
Just tell me where the Winterborn took the supplies, dude.
Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying to leave the city, douche nozzle. I'll be letting the guard know.
Do what you will. My tonics are out in the city now, getting to the people who need them. Sure, I won't be able to enjoy the rest of my gold, but I accomplished what I set out to do.
There we go. Before we report to the keep, I'm reporting to the Way Shrine.
Once again, welcome to Orsinium. I look forward to working with you on this grand endeavor. Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from the Forge Mother?
I do indeed. And who might you be?
I am a High Priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I'm here at the request of Forge Mother Olga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey?
Excuse me for a moment. And a nosebleed. Sometimes that happens when you have to rip off the scab.
Ah, another traveler. I am a High Priestess of Trinimac.
Of the caravan that was attacked.
It's one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for.
I know where they took the supplies.
Truly. Perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
Well, a gulag had betrayed the clans, and the supplies were taken to Frostbreak
Located
Fortress.
the stolen supplies and uncovered our betrayer. I surely sent you to us in our time of need. Take this reward for helping our people. And you must present yourself to Forge Mother Olga. Look, here she comes now.
Alrighty then. There we go.
Is this one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes, Grand Forge Mother.
Thank you, Solgra. I will speak to the outsider. Come, outsider. We have much to discuss. So our ambassador finally found you. Took a damn time. But you're here now, and that's what counts. Welcome to Orsinium. Amazing how fast we rebuilt the place, isn't it? Orsimer can do anything when we work together.
Well, I found out where the Winterborn took the stolen
The damn
supplies.
Breachmen and their foul magic. It provides the Winterborn with an unlimited number of soldiers to send against us. Even so, our soldiers have dispatched all but one of their warlords. That bastard, Jothon Iceheart. Where are the supplies?
Frostbury Fortress. I hear Iceheart himself guards them.
Trinimac smiles upon us then. My son, King Kurog, has already traveled to Frostbreak Fortress to deal with Warlord Iceheart directly. Without a strong leader, the Winterborn threat will fade away. You must go and tell the king about the supplies.
I'll go and do that.
Things my son can't resist. Food and battle. When he learned of Iceheart's location, he rushed to deal with the warlord personally. The Winterborn pose a threat to all of Hrothgar. Jothon Iceheart in particular has long, of course, but many of our best warriors are off helping the Alliance. Besides, the other clan chiefs are too busy seeking their own glory. My son needs someone at his side who has nothing to prove. Someone without an axe to grind. The accursed Winterborn of the Reach. Under the Longhouse Emperors, they dominated these mountains. But the mountains belong to us now. We've driven the cowards back, but they're You can find my son at the camp outside Frostbreak Fortress. This is Orsinium. Don't you know our traditions? Oh yes, and many times over, just like any other clan chief. Norogra the Huntwife, Tuga the Forgewife, Barital the Hearthwife, and he has a few shield wives as well. They're all fine young women. High Priestess Solgra? Oh, we couldn't have done any of this without her. She upholds the ancient traditions. Trinimac the warrior, the paragon. Once he was our patron, our god.
So, let's keep going here. And so, we proceed across the bridge to the Airwood.
Why do all the best opportunities always...
Here we go. Eschater! It's what's for dinner in Tamriel. Dum dum dum. Shit. In here. Of course. Well, no.
I want all the soldiers from all of the clans to circle the fort. Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers
We
know what to
won't
do,
be safe
Kira.
until all of the
You can count
Winterborn
on
are
that.
dead. Now fire!
Then maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs to fully accept my claim to the throne.
Alright. Let's talk to King CeeLo.
You always just barge into the king's tent without so much as a by your leave? Who in the name of First Forge do you think you are, troll breath?
It bounces with that rhythm. And Mama sent me to help you.
So, you're one of the outsiders my mother's been harping about. I'm Kurog, king of the Orsimer. Welcome to my war. Your timing's perfect. I'm just finishing this damn fine leg of chubloom. You hungry? I do enjoy a good meal before a fight.
I'm good. I had some Yaga-dredged mud balls here on my way in. I also have some good news. The stolen supplies for the clans are all in the fortress.
It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. This siege was taking too long anyway. Your Fawn Iceheart is the last of the Winterborn warlords. And frankly, I'm ready to be done with him. He knows we're coming, so I'm expecting a good fight.
Okay, so I'm assuming you gave him advance warning. Judging by the smirk.
You bet your arse I told him we were coming.
Of
Fair's
course.
fair. And it probably scared the ice water out of his veins. I want to see you in action. You lead, I'll follow. Now, let's go kill old Iceheart. Then we can return to Orsinium and feast.
Works for me. Just keep your head down, your mage, and let's go.
We need to get into that fort to get there. Talk to the siege commanders and see if they can get us inside.
I'm amazed the towers can withstand the punishment. The Bretons must have used orc crafters, and they built that place to last. But never fear.
What's going on here?
The chiefs of Hrothgar to besiege the Winterborn. One of our biggest problems are the
So what you playing?
inside the fort. Find out where
I'll talk to the siege commander.
Winterborn's final stand. The Briarheart warriors are like the undead. They talk to each other, think on their own. Be behave just like any other soldier. But there's no way they're alive. Not with half their chest hanging wide open.
Their chest hanging open.
I guess you haven't experienced a Winterborn raid yet. You can actually see their foul hearts beating inside their open chests. Except they aren't hearts at all. More like some sort of malignant growth.
Harpies and Winterborn.
We're pretty sure they're all connected through the Hag Ravens, or whatever you call those ugly old hags. It wouldn't surprise me if the Briarhearts are also their creation. They're all vile. You can say that. It started when he claimed the title of king. Many chiefs aren't ready to bend their knee to Kurog. It's not the Orc way. But Kurog knows how to conduct a battle. Look around. No clan could muster a force such as this.
You're at least working with him now, though.
Kurog believes that the Orcs need a united kingdom. We've banded together to defend our land, but beyond that, we'll see. The Winterborn have been ransacking Hrothgar for years. At least Kurog has brought us together to try to put an end to that.
It does sound like a lofty goal, unification.
But tradition sometimes is too high a wall to climb over. We're a proud and stubborn people. New ideas, they frighten us. And Kurog is full of new ideas. A new city, a new god. It's more than many of us can take. But if he wins the day...
Well, sometimes traditions do need to be let go sometimes. They eventually can be rediscovered in the future. But it's always good to try new things every once in a while.
If you don't find the alchemist and destroy those nests, we'll never break this siege.
You heard him! For the king!
Get down!
No! No! Let me go! Yeah!
Damn it! I lose more soldiers that way.
Looks like General Dulf.
You brought the king here? You brought the king here? Then welcome to our siege camp. Sorry you had to see those damn harpies at work.
How can I help?
To become bird food, I'm not going to stop you. And after losing more soldiers to the harpies, I'm ready to accept any help I can get. Besides, anything is better than what the little wood elf was able to accomplish.
Oh, wood elf.
Sent her in with a squad of orcs to deal with the harpy nests on the towers. Figured if the nests were on fire, the distraction would allow another squad to get in and put an end to the Briarhearts. But both groups have disappeared without a trace.
I'll try to find the squads.
I appreciate that kind of go-get-'em attitude. The main path is too well defended. You'll be a lamb. I sent the wood elf and one squad to set fire to the harpy nests. My siege engineers can easily calibrate the trebuchets to launch the Winterborn zombies? Not much. Our alchemist, Alinen, has some experience dealing with the Reach. He thinks the Hag Ravens grow the hearts, planting. That's what Alinen thinks. As long as he can put a stop to the foul things, I don't care how crazy his ideas sound. But he's with the second squad, somewhere on the other...
Let's rendezvous with the orc squads.
I love the smell of the siege camp. Of course, I sent an archer to shoot a message over the wall the other day, just to give him a little note. Absolutely. We've been praying to Malakath for centuries, and where has that gotten us? Not... Food is life. Food is strength. And you certainly don't appear to have missed any meal. Usually, the only way to make the clan chiefs come together is to throw an imminent threat in their faces. Luckily, we have the Winterborn. Getting the chiefs to work together? Huh. That's like trying to feed salad to a wood elf.
Just order the chiefs to work together.
how things work in Hrothgar, do you? None of the chiefs feel strong enough to challenge me, but only the most loyal actually submit to my authority. And unfortunately, I had to send most of the loyal ones off to help the Covenant. Mind your tongue, Horker. But no, I'm plagued by the same circumstances that have kept us from becoming a truly great people. I need the full support of the clans, which I don't have. Yet. Like reinforcements have arrived. You and the king have come to our aid? We're armed.
How did you wind up there?
We underestimated. We need to get our archer into position. If you can clear. Glad to see these soldiers alive and well. I hate losing perfectly good troops to the Winterborn.
Keep up, Elf. Those harpies aren't going to kill themselves.
There are so many stairs.
No time for complaints either. We have a mission to complete.
All right. Push it on. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike. Gusting winds, flying birds trying to eat us.
I love the smell of the siege cap.
Tower secure.
Good work, outsider. The wood elf is right behind me.
I'm getting really tired of you orcs trying to leave me be... That's strange. Where did the sergeant go? How typical. Now I know why Orsinium put out that call for help. Well, at least you're still here. Let me know when you want me to light the signal. Do me a favor and don't... 2 areas destroyed, no problem.
The Winterborn know how to set up a
let's
defense.
find the Breton
This
alchemist.
will be a battle to remember.
There we go.
The count of 3, I'll just run and knock.
What?
Well, I'll be damned. I remember you. You helped Darien and me back in Camlorn. You get around a lot, don't you?
Ah.
All this way to help me? Maybe we still have a chance to salvage this.
What happened to your squad?
Supposed to wait until the nests were destroyed before heading inside to find the source of the Briarhearts. But the Winterborn, they found us. Someone has to destroy the source of the Briarhearts, and I've dealt with the Reach before. They're a rather unhealthy obsession of mine. I know their beliefs, the way they attune with nature.
Mm-hmm.
Briarhearts, they're as natural as you and I.
How can they be natural?
I have an inkling, but I need to get inside to confirm it. I need to.
Are we ready then?
We can do out here.
How'd you get selected?
The only alchemist available. I wish I wasn't, but here I am. Besides, they needed some. I first encountered the phenomenon back in Glen. From what I've been able to observe, I believe the Briar.
Let's get going.
Oh, good. You found him.
Oh, the co-commitment quest.
All right, let's go.
Come, follow me. If my suspicions are correct, we shouldn't have any trouble finding what I'm looking for.
We're all going to die down here, aren't we?
Keep your eyes open. We're looking for a plant or a root. Something that doesn't appear quite natural. Something odd, out of place. Something like this. Now there's something you don't see every day. A tree growing out of a corpse. I'd say this is what we're looking for. This sapling is but a root, however. Small part of a greater whole.
So the hearts grow on these tiny trees.
Reach magic corrupts nature. It uses its innate property.
What does that mean?
To destroy some of these. Reach magic invades. Find the sap. Leave the sap. No, I helped you.
Do the Winterborn have any magic that isn't just vile and disgusting?
keep fighting, even though you're already defeated. What sad little creatures you are. You think you are clever, burning tiny saplings. But they are mere children compared to our beloved tree.
Why are you locked away?
Myself, going through the ritual period of solitude before they place the briar heart in my body. Our magic, you will... What a terrible enemy you are. Of course I know about the tree. It gives the sacred fruit life. It is strong. You think you can destroy our eternal tree with fire? Angry? Burning. What haven't the orcs done? They claim land that right...
There we go.
So, I don't suppose you maybe might have seen Alanon on your way back? Maybe?
What happened?
Listen, it wasn't my fault. Alanon sent me to get him some moss that grows on the walls down here. When I got back, the alchemist was gone.
Find the alchemist.
Right. That's an excellent plan. But you should take this. Alanon said it was the last ingredient he needed to finish his elixir.
The tree ate Alanon.
No, of course not. At least, I don't think it ate him. But he told me that the Winterborn plant broke in dead bodies. Well, I went that way to gather them up. It must have gone the other way. Probably turned...
Don't blame the elf. She was just following orders. Tell you the truth, I need more soldiers like her in my army.
I don't. Trust me. Karen feeding on briar hearts. In Krug, following your wound.
It's about time you got here. Do something before I roast up here. Don't just stand there and watch me roast. Do something.
What are you doing up there?
I'm being roasted alive. What does it look like I'm doing? What's
See what I can figure.
We're running out of time, and you have a more important task to complete. Find the hag raven that snatched my alchemy bag and grab the elixir. I couldn't wait forever.
There you are. I was looking all over for... Hey! How'd Alanon get up there? That doesn't look very safe. We should get him out of there before he cooks, right? I'm not 100% certain, but I bet...
You help him.
Sure. Don't worry. I've got this. You don't suppose that... No worries. I never hit anything I'm not aiming at. Well... except for that one time, but that totally doesn't count. I told Bompor not to move. Go on. Hey, Alanon! I need you to stay very, very still so I can get you down.
With a bow and arrow? The cage will drop into the fire with me inside.
Just make sure we tuck and roll.
Yep. Tuck and roll, folks. Works for getting out of Batmobiles and as well as high-speed car chases and attempted roastings.
What vile sorcery! We'll all be better off when this tree finally burns.
Mm-hmm.
Pour it on the tree. The Winterborn are on their way. Defend the tree until the elixir does its work. Just don't let the Winterborn get close enough to heal it.
No! Stop the intruders! The tree must not be destroyed!
Let's get this taken care of. There we go. Delay.
Iceheart and the supplies are still in there. We can't leave yet.
Thanks for reminding me.
If you have any questions before we go in there, now's the time. I can see why my mother was so insistent about you. Confident? Yes. Stupid? No. Yurfan Iceheart is a legend among the Reachmen. They say Yurfan has... Of course!
Of the big children has come to die. Your soldiers failed, Kural, and so will you.
Helps me work up a good rage.
You treat everything like a smoke.
How do you like that, you cold bastard? This son, Iceheart's blade is mine. Now maybe the clans will finally accept my rule. You don't know how good that feels. You're fond Iceheart. For practical purposes, yes. The remaining Winterborn will put up a fight, but without a warlord, my soldiers should be able to well, don't let me keep you. Someone needs to examine. Don't you worry about it.
Let's go ahead and return back to Scarp Keep. And the rest of Frostbreak Fortress.
The captain wants a report.
I just need to catch my breath. I'll be fine.
He tried to roast you. That's not how we define fine where I come from.
Compared to some of my adventures, this was practically a day at the fair.
The alchemist was almost roasted alive, and he's not even remotely distressed about it. No concern for my feelings at all.
I think he's grateful and all that.
The wood elf got me out of that cage with a damn fine strike. Damn fine. And you handled the Briarheart tree perfectly.
I'm assuming it works here and it's destroyed.
I watched the roots burn with my own eyes. The siege commander needs to hear about this, so we can press the advantage. You have your report, soldier. Return to the siege commander, and let's finish off these Winterborn bastards.
And now for King and Glory, we head back to Scarp Keep. easiest way sometimes to find a way shrine. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the running fucking man. No. Scarp Keep.
If I can raise a little gold, I'm on the next caravan.
When did the skin stealers take Ronda?
Scarp Keep, eh? Also known as the Keep of Orsinium, modeled after the royal castle in Old Orsinium.
So much to do, so little time.
Okay, now we gotta sit back and,
We didn't come for a sermon, priestess. We're just here to see Kurog.
I meant no offense, Chief Barzrog. I only seek to spread Trinamac's good words.
Again with these Trinimac lies. Let me show you what Malakat thinks of your stupid words.
Your anger is uncalled for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, Solobra. I see our chance.
Who pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
you're the one who told me to extend out the thing for Frostbreak.
As you can see, the clan chiefs can be a contentious lot. They oppose King Kurog at every turn, especially on matters of faith. But tell me, was Kurog successful? Did you defeat the Winterborn warlord?
Irfan is Lemort. Kurog asked me to meet up with him here.
Knew you'd be able to help Kurog in his mission. Perhaps now the other clans will see that Kurog is destined to lead us all.
Why are these here?
Who sent for them? They are a few of the more vocal opponents to my son's plans, and they refuse to bend their knees to him.
They're in disagreement.
They are blinded by centuries of custom and tradition. They refuse to see the glory that King Kurog wants to bestow upon us all. Instead, they stick their heads in the mud like a frightened Argonian and pretend that the old ways are so much better.
Okay, first off, take offense to that. Second off, Kurog wants to change that.
My son wants to free us from the traditions that hold us back. They mire us in outdated notions and restrictions. We need to become a modern society if we want the other kingdoms to respect us, to take us seriously. King Kurog will make that happen.
Okay, so I guess we're
Excellent.
at this
Everyone's
point here.
The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule. This again, Kurog? Why should we submit to you this time? Behold! I wield the blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders, I have vanquished our greatest foe and retrieved the stolen supplies. The chiefs could not stop the Winterborn. Only I have accomplished that. You ask much, Karog, to turn away from Malakath, to abandon our most cherished customs.
Basrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our traditions won't bend to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself
King! Idiot! Chief! I am your king. You would all do well to remember that. Now get out of my sight!
You embark on a dangerous path, Karog. We won't forget this.
Treasonous bastards! I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thanks I get? I even showed them my hard sword! How can I create a united nation when the chiefs refuse to accept my rule?
This is a typical example of meetings.
More often than not, yes. There's always some fool who wants to quote the Code of Malakath or insult my honor. It infuriates me! How can we build a respectable kingdom when we can't even abandon our most ridiculous superstitions?
And I take it that's the reason why Chief Targak needed to die.
Targak? It was all I could do not to kill all three of those troll lovers. Let Basrog and Dular think about what happened. I only hope they can set aside old traditions and accept the future I envision. Their support would make things much easier.
Need anything else from me right now?
For now, no. Go explore Rothgar and get to know this great city. Enjoy yourself. When you're ready for a new challenge, find me at my private tavern in the city. I'm sure I'll have something.
Be right back, folks. Alright, we're back, folks. Right now, though, we're gonna go ahead and eat, drink, be merry, etc. for next Tuesday. Sorry, not next Tuesday. Sometime, or next Sunday, we'll pick up more on Rothka. Actually, not more on Rothka, more on, actually, later on tonight, we're going to be doing more on Rothka, I believe. Possibly. Let's see here. Alright, nice and brisk. Probably gonna want to throw on a drip here. There we go.
Remember me? From the Winterborn ambush? The caravan? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Well, boop, 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 boop. It is still New Life, so let's go ahead and grab some shit, eh?
You were curious about Wood Elf immigrants to Oradon introduced the... There are three.
A solemn old life to you once more. A good old life to you. I'm happy. Of course.
Alright.
Indeed. If you carry them with you.
Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and pop off from Sphinx Maw and the fourth air. Alright. Fight up. Burn our message. And our spirit of the day is... Oh, Kali! Yay! Skywatch is next. Oh, we're definitely getting pegged here, so let's go ahead and...
This is the life, eh?
You know my position.
And you know
Eat mud, Aldemary.
Really necessary?
Yes, it was. There we go.
Ah, you've returned. Then may your
Yep.
message reach a... I hope you will celebrate again. Incredibly so.
Is that a bit of mud on your hands?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Mud on the face reminds...
Philadelphia!
Plenty of goods fresh off.
N-O-P-Q H.
Is that a bit of mud on your hands? Everyone celebrate.
Let's see. There we go.
I'm waiting for Idesa to finish a piece for my betrothed, but she needs to concentrate on her work. She's been a little too preoccupied with that dark elf noble, if you know what I mean.
The Forge is no place for games.
I
If you're here to work,
visiting
get
the
to it.
Forge. It's always so toasty here.
What do you want?
Hop back to Kynes Grove. We'll talk to the charity person.
We all appreciate what you've been. A good sturdy knife is more than just a tool. It's a defense.
Yeah.
The new life is about what the old year was.
Got another way?
The Bretons of Allcare Castle have a curious tradition called local traditions. The Bretons here.
I'll take it. I don't care. Alcare Castle. Let's boogie, boogie, boogie. Completed that, completed the optional objective. Juggle, perfect. Huzzah, etc. You know what I mean? Why they did this with the passive. Used to be you had to get the 100% XP boost with Brada's actual mug. But I know why they actually stopped that here. And I used to actually do this. Basically with the Brada's mug, just before the event ended, you do a hit of the mug, you do a... You get a bunch of, the good XP scrolls or mythic ambrosias, the high level ambrosias, and or consume one of those. You have ESO plus, you have training gear, and then you sign off, wait for everything to finish up, you come back in, you still have your buff from the event, plus ESO plus boost, plus the scroll slash item boost. You're still basically going to be getting a huge chunk of XP even after the event ends. Now they can't do that because now it's a passive instead of an item use. Fucking genius evil shit. You gotta applaud you gotta applaud that too, Zoss, here, for finally cottoning on to that. Yeah, my ping is so horrible right now! If I could show you... I would show you, but I'm afraid that it would probably haunt and terrify you, but it's like Australia bad in ESO. And that's just...
I hope you enjoyed your time at Alcaire Castle.
Yep.
Important. It warms my heart to share the new life festival.
How much do we got left? OMR, folks. One more round.
I am only a new life herald during the festival. Otherwise, I run a lumber mill. The High Elves of Haven have the War Orphan.
War Orphan Sojourn. Oh, that's easy. Oh, I could probably do that and one more here. That. Pop that off. Temple of the Dog ate. We're going hungry. Going hungry! Yeah, fucking hell. I probably should be. But no. I will say one thing that I agree with some of the people on the right on is gun control is useless. That's about as far the extent I will go. There's only one thing that the far right respects at all, and that is lethal force, preferably directed against their skull meat or genitalia. Never directed at the larvae, though. That's just a recipe for disaster. But always aim it to the scumbag's genitals or head.
Must be done.
Another on the War Orphan Sojourn. Though Stendar provides for all lost children, we will not... yes. I can assist you with that. Anything you can donate will... What grace.
There we go.
You return after quite the journey. Then you.
Alrighty then.
Local traditions are the Nords of Lower Yorn.
Yay! Snowbear plunge! Get ourselves through here, and then...
Some drink to forget. I drink to remember. Did you drink my drink?
And then... Run, boy, run, boy, run. Run, boy, run, boy, run, 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 boy, run. Run, 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 boy, run, boy, run. Run, right, boy, run. Woohoo! That was a little too close for comfort.
I need another drink like I need a head in the hole.
Oh, you're fine. In fact, you could actually stand to top off. There we go. Why are we using the way shrine this short a distance? It is because we are in this channel, folks, inordinately lazy.
You're looking hearty and hale. I see that. It warms my heart.
Alright, should get us another couple boxes. Another 4 boxes, actually. We'll go ahead and do... Ooh, nice. Keeping our charity rich. Game. This one is going to require... Fuck that noise. Okay, well, now we know. Anywhere. Ah, yes. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and head on back to the Big O here. We'll take it from the Merchant's Gate, though. You gotta really enjoy that beautiful, 12th century Hungary meets work in progress vibe that they're going for. I mean, it's just a shame that their country's prime minister is such a douche nozzle. Like 100% total pro-Russian douche nozzle. And quite frankly, we should be if we're going to be sanctioning Putin. Right in here. I swear, if you're going to, okay. Okay, I think we're far enough away from do you know how long I've been talking to you again 2.0, but hey. Next time we'll go ahead and drop in on hopefully later tonight. It'll be a short stream, shorter than usual stream later tonight, largely so that people on the East Coast can enjoy their annual celebration of cryptorchidism. And watch the ball drop. Meanwhile, it is about... Oh, it's about 3:08, so... 3:09 actually, so... Let's go ahead and wrap things up. And we'll be back here later on tonight with more ESO. Until then, folks, peace out, and I'll see you when I see you. Right, onward to Twitch. See who we've got in the raids column. Let's see. Raids are off. Well, he's usually been on at this particular point here, so... Let's go ahead and see if we can raid Ryan Iffy here. Iffy's a wonderful friend of the channel here, and... he's still doing a bunch of live stuff here. And is doing drops as well. So, now it's just the $64,000 question. Can we rate him? Yes, we can! Until later on tonight, folks. Peace out.